good, fab? It's your boy Dwazer Blaze. You know the name, you know the face, you know the time, you know the place. And today we're back again, brand new react. Matter of fact, we're about to get into the tragic story of Costa Titch. Okay, those of you who don't know, Costa Titch was an upcoming South African rapper, you know, who really started taking off once he started doing Amapiano. He started reaching real heights, but he was doing well in hip hop as well. But yeah, he was about to be a member of Convict Live or Con Live, which is Akon's label. He just signed, and then a few weeks later he passed away. It might have even been like 2 or 3 weeks later, you know. So yeah, man, Costa Titch, RIP my brother. Very inspirational guy, you know, a white guy who immersed himself in black culture to such a heavy extent as well, you know, and just a humble, generous, loving kid, always putting on his homies. Let me not say kid, he was a man obviously, but yeah, man. Anyway, let's get into it, guys. Apologies if this video is like choppy and starting and stopping. Like, I don't know what's going on with my laptop today. I need to get a PC because this ain't it.
White rappers in the music industry are often not taken seriously. For most people, they usually come off as unoriginal
Shane is not a white
and sound
guy,
like any other black rapper in hip-hop rather than themselves. But in South Africa, white rappers like Costa Titch dominated the music scene, even getting the attention of international figures like Akon, who was more than determined to invest in Costa Titch's career. Costa Titch was on top of the world. His music career was very successful, and he was dropping.
I will say Costa was very smart in the path he chose. Like a white guy making music like a black guy, you know, dancing as well, the same dances, and then doing piano, mixing that too, the vernac in there, just the South originality. Like, bro, Costa, he deserved to be who he was because he was smart at conceptualizing himself as an artist. He knew exactly what would work. And I guess it took him time to get to that level, but once he saw it, he didn't look back, bro. And bro, if Costa was still around today, Costa would be not very far off from Tyler. You know, I believe Costa internationally was about to do damage, you know. So it's just so unfortunate what happened. And it's crazy because we still don't even know. This is another case in which we don't know what happened. Just like the AKA. We know how AKA was taken out, but we don't know, like, what happened. Like, who was it? What was the story? How did this happen? The same thing with Costa. Although Costa, we really don't know what happened because he just collapsed and died on stage. You know? Well, not on stage, but shortly after collapsing on stage.
Hit after hit, but in one night, for no apparent reason, he collapsed on stage and died.
All right, welcome back. The week ahead continues. In other news now, on a somber note, South African rapper Costa Titch collapsed and died while performing at the Ultra Music Festival at the Expo Center in Johannesburg on Saturday night.
In the vibrant tapestry of South African hip-hop, Constantinos, better known as Costa Titch, has emerged as a dynamic force. Born in 1995 in the sprawling city of Nelspruit in Mpumalanga in South Africa, Costa's journey from a small-town dreamer to a trailblazing rapper is nothing short of extraordinary. Costa Titch's roots are deeply embedded in his multicultural heritage. His father of Greek descent and the mother from South Africa provided him with a rich cultural background. Growing up in a diverse environment allowed Costa to absorb a variety of influences, shaping the artist he would later become. From an early age, Costa displayed a strong passion for movement and rhythm.
Yeah, I will say that Costa is like an anomaly, bro. You know, he's one of those guys. It's just like, it just took certain things and life experiences that are very rare to come together and create this guy. Like, a very special guy, man. Like, it's just crazy to me how quickly your career can be cut short, especially when you're on to achieve great things, bro. Yeah, man. I think the dancing though really helped him. Really helped him, especially as a performer, because his performances were always lit. You know, the choreography was always top tier. Yeah, man. Hey, Makes me sad just to even think about it, bro.
His parents, recognizing his potential and passion, chose to enroll him in dance classes at the age of 6. The South African culture in his upbringing manifested in a various mix of dancing styles. Dancing became Costa Titch's refuge and passion, providing an outlet for his boundless energy and creativity. His journey took a significant turn when he discovered hip-hop dance, a genre that resonated deeply
Why
with
does it
his
look
love
so
for
different?
rhythm and expression. As a teenager, Costa immersed himself in the hip-hop dancing scene, honing his moving skills and developing a signature style that seemingly blended various influences. Costa's prowess on the dancing floor did not go unnoticed. He gained recognition at local dance competitions and events, and started dancing for big artists like Casper Vest.
Before, like,
until Casper started dissing him.
Before he blew up. And
yeah, guys, I will say, like I said, the dancing really helped elevate Costa, especially as a white guy too, and then doing the Vernac as well, the Vernac raps, and like, yo, it was a smart play, bro. I won't even lie to you. A lot of people said it was cultural appropriation, but at the end of the day, he's South African too, you know? He's also South African, bro. Why can't he immerse himself in South African culture if he chooses to? Regardless of which side it leans towards, whether it's white culture, black culture, colored Indian culture, it's South African culture nonetheless, bro.
And she showed him a video of us dancing at the Red Bull Beat Battle competition. And once that happened, he was like so interested in working with us that he hit us up. We went and we met him, and that's basically how we started dancing for Casper.
His dedication to his craft led him to become a dance instructor, passing on his knowledge and love for hip-hop to a new generation of aspiring dancers.
I know
While
Costa
dance was a crucial
instructor.
aspect of Costa's identity, his journey took an unexpected turn when he delved into the world of music. Inspired by the global influence of hip-hop, he began experimenting with creating beats and rhymes. His natural transition from dance to music showcased his versatility as an artist.
Yeah, Costa was definitely like very multi-talented guy. I didn't know he was a dance instructor, but another thing I heard about Costa is he was also a videographer. You know, like just to make ends meet while he was pushing music, he would also do videography. Like Costa was a talented dude, bro. Talented bro for sure. Yeah. Gone too soon.
He drew inspiration from the diversity of his surroundings, infusing his tracks with a blend of South African rhythms and the pulse of hip-hop. His lyrical prowess and unique beats soon caught the attention of the South African music scene. Costa's breakthrough moment came when he released his debut single called Nkalakatha in 2019. The track with its catchy hook and energetic vibe became an instant hit and pushed him further into the limelight. Nkalakatha not only showcased his musical talent but also celebrated his multicultural identity, therefore resonating with the broad audience.
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes it's mainly just the energy. You know, I'll get on the mic, mumble, and then write afterwards, or the hook just comes to me. Like, I'm a quick writer. I'm very quick at writing. Right now, things have changed though, because I'm really pushing the Vernac vibe towards my hip hop music. You know, and if anything, what's happening now is I'm trying to, like, okay, let me put it this way. I understand more Zulu than I can speak. All right, so within like the Zulu language, it's actually crazy because I'm learning Zulu while making music. I'm learning it through the music, you know. And it's like things like, for some words or some phrases, you'll say ngi or nge or peti. You know what I mean? Like, it's like certain like
nuances,
phrases or whatever. I don't know if it's phrases or syllables or whatever that you add just before the word to make the term sound right, you know. So I'll sit with my boys and I'll be like, okay, here's my structure. I want to say this in Zulu, and then they'll translate it for me in the best way possible for the song, you know. And yeah, so that's why also, like, when I do Vernac lyrics, it sounds believable because the pronunciation is not hard for me. You get what I'm trying to say? So I generally, if my friends are having a conversation in front of me and speaking in Zulu, I'll know what they're talking about. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah, it's just I didn't ever like study it or didn't grow up with it. So,
but it's so crazy what music can actually do. You can learn a language.
That's what's crazy. It's what's crazy, because I mean, like, even now, I mean, most people only know Nkalakatha, right? The amounts of music I have now outside of that, like in the archives, it's crazy, bro. And it's even getting to the point now, like, this, funny enough, I wrote one song via Google Translate. For real.
Building on this success, Costa Titch continued to release chart-topping singles and collaborated with prominent artists in the South African music scene. With his debut album called Made in Africa, released in 2020, further solidified his position as a rising star in the industry. The album's diverse tracks, from high-energy anthems to introspective narratives, showcased Costa's ability to navigate the landscape of hip-hop.
Yeah, I do want to say that album was proper. Costa actually put together quite a good album. Made in Africa, crazy. It's sad that that's is gonna be his only album ever. He made one album. That album had bangers. Dlala Costa Titch, Dlala Maporis. What else did it have? The song with Boiti. I forgot what that song was called. It had obviously Tichin Kalakata. It had what's that other song? The one with AKA. That song was crazy too. I forgot what it was called though, but yeah, all in all, it was a very, 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 very strong debut album from Titch for sure.
His talent had a big impact musically, that it even got the attention of the Senegalese-American singer and record producer Akon, who later signed Costa Titch and made a remix song with him of his song Big Flexer. Fast forward to March 11th of 2023, Costa Titch was set to perform at the Ultra Musical Festival in Johannesburg, but unfortunately for unknown reasons he would collapse mid-performance and later be pronounced dead on the scene. While it seems like most people don't know what actually killed him, speculations on the internet ruled out his cause of death as epilepsy, which is a disorder in which the nerve cell activity in the brain is disturbed,
that's what I thought it was,
causing seizures. Costa Titch died of seizure while performing. This is heartening.
That's not what his mom says.
Costa Titch dies on stage. The musician reportedly had a seizure during performance at the Ultra Musical Festival on Saturday. Ever since the death of Kilagau, Costa Titch wasn't okay emotionally. Costa Titch also suffered from seizures.
You know, it's still a mystery because his mom always says that he was never suffering from epilepsy. You know, he never had any medical problems that would have caused that reaction. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what to believe when it comes to Titch's death, bro.
From a very young age. But however, Costa Titch's mom came out in public and refuted all the claims that her son suffered from seizures, saying, quote, "I can tell you for a fact that he never had a seizure. As you can tell from the video they took of him collapsing that his legs were moving but not his arms. He never suffered from epilepsy, and I would like to know who told the media that he did. No authorities even contacted me when he died.
What?
I just got a call from his managers to tell me that night. Afterwards I collapsed. I'm still waiting for answers, as I have not received the results from his toxicology tests. We needed a complete private autopsy to be done in order to get a private toxicology test done, but we could not because Costa was cremated." Her mom also added how she had a lot of questions as to why Costa was not rushed to the nearest hospital because reportedly he died 2 hours after collapsing on stage. Her instincts led her to believe that someone hurt her son, and she continues to slam speculations that Costa Titch had supposedly overdosed on drugs, going on to say, as far as drugs.
I don't know what happened there. But yeah, this is fishy. I will say this is quite fishy. That there was no toxicology report. The manager just called to tell her no police, no authorities came. Like, this is just, it's weird, bro. It's weird. That whole thing is weird. He was buried so fast, so quickly after that. Bro, I don't know. It just seems like that thing was just quickly covered up, like so quickly. It doesn't feel like, you know, we naturally understood what was happening. She feels like his mom it still feels like she still doesn't know what's going on till this day. It's like even her, she was just like, and then, you know, so I don't know, man. And this is one I feel like is never gonna get, we're never gonna get to the bottom of this one, bro. But I think I'm just gonna end the video here because my laptop seems like it's done. It don't want to continue playing the video. I don't know what's happening. All I want to say though is, yeah, you see it's even shutting down. So yeah, we're just gonna have to end the video there, unfortunately. But yeah, man, I think when it comes to Costa, I would just love to have set answers as to what actually happened, bro. Like, there was no police statements. I don't even remember the police ever speaking on it. Nothing, bro. It was just like it was just swept under the rug, dog. So I would just like clarity and understanding and closure in a sense, bro. as to what happened to this guy, bro, because I've never seen a celebrity or a entertainer's death happen like this, and it just so quickly just gets swept up. We don't know what happened. You just died, Jay. We don't know the cause of death. We don't know why there was a delay. Why did the ambulance take long to come, or why was it 2 hours later when he died? Like, what happened, bro? That's what I don't understand. What happened? Why did he die 2 hours later? Why wasn't his mom called in those 2 hours? Like, what was happening, bro? You know, like, even when he fell off the stage, like, his reaction, I don't know, it's weird, bro. It's weird. I feel like there was some dark energies at play here, bro. Same thing around Keenan's death. Just some dark energy, bro. Dark energy, man. But yeah, guys, it's been your boy Dways. Yeah, man, apologies for the video again. I knew something was gonna go wrong because my laptop is just not spanning properly. But yeah, catch you in the next one, guys.
Operate, I gotta operate. Hey, operate, I'm working like a doctor day. Hey, operate, I gotta orchestrate. Hey, up the stock, up the stick and wait.